friends and neighbors. It's good to have you here. I'm Georgia Joy Bowen, RBSW, retired but still working. Happy New Year. Are you happy to be here on my right this morning? I don't want to get a competition started, but binks we are here, as my mother would say. We may as well enjoy ourselves on this occasion. Don't you think I'm right? I do too. We're here to celebrate student scholars, and we believe that education is important. So starting the more formal part of our program, we will now have the presentation of colors and the Pledge of Allegiance by the Leon County Schools JROTC Joint Color Guard under the direction of Sergeant L. Reeves. Please come in, Color Guard.
Right, march, time, march. Left, color guard, halt. Left turn, march. Present. Colors.
And now we'll be led in the singing of Lift Every Voice and sing by Anita Franklin, the national. Just prior to your singing, I'm moving too fast. Let us do the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Carry. Colors. Ready, cut.
If you have your program, the lyrics to Lift Every Voice and Sing, I want you all to help sing along. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of a new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won. Stony the road we trod, bitter the chastening rod, felt in the days when hope unborn had died, yet with a steady beat around our weary feet, come to the place with which our Father sighed. We have come over a way that with tears has been watered. We have come treading our path through the blood of the slaughtered. Out of the gloomy past till now we stand at last, where the white gleam of our bright star is cast. God of our weary, God of from the places our God where we met. Lest our heart, drunk from the wine of the world, we forget thee, shadow beneath thy hand, may we forever stand true to our God, true to our latent land.
Right turn. Forward. March.
You may be seated. Thank you. I know that you couldn't hear me, but did you not know that I was singing with Anita? And I know that you didn't notice that harmony, and you probably didn't feel that synergy, particularly when she got to the good part. Ooh, you don't know the good parts of that song? Anyway, thank you all for being here. It's so good to see you, friends and neighbors. And again, I say Happy New Year. Education is important to me, which is one of the reasons that I sought membership on the Leon County School Board, and I've served in that capacity for some 24 years. I'm thankful for your support of me as the former representative of District 5. Today, however, I need to tell you that we honor and appreciate the presence of each one of you. We want to keep our attention on our student scholars, our dreamers, and our doers. Those we are training, educating, nurturing to carry the torch of leadership for those of us who one day will not be able to make it into this particular office, this particular building, be able to move and have the ability to think clearly as we think we are doing now. And so we are grown enough, big enough, and bold enough to say, we really don't know it all. And those individuals that we govern, and I'm saying we, though I should say they, now the board govern, is still interested in having that kind of input. So now, would you please welcome the daughter of Commissioner Curtis Richardson and Judge Afnashi Richardson, Anita Richardson, our student school board member. You can applaud that.
Good morning and welcome to the 2023 Dreamers and Doers Breakfast. I'm Anita Richardson, your Leon County Student Representative on the school board. The Dreamers and Doers Breakfast has been a long-standing tradition taking place for over 20 years. The Leon County School District, along with the Tallahassee chapter of the NAACP, have partnered to recognize 2 students from every school as the MLK Positive Dreamer and Doer Award recipient. Students of all ages will be recognized for their wonderful achievements in and out of the classroom. Just 3 years ago, I was standing on the same stage receiving the MLK Humanitarian Award and knew that I had to continue serving my community and peers, and I hope each student receiving an award today takes this as an honor and a reminder to never stop reaching for the stars and to always keep dreaming and doing. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. Thank you.
Come on, give it up, give it up, give it up. You know that really did serve well this occasion. Okay, thank you, an outstanding job, Ada. Thank you very much. And now, my mother would say, you need to know where you're going, or you need to know where you've come from, so that you can know where you're going. So now, the next voice that you will be hearing will be that of Reverend Latricia Williams, who will bring the history and the occasion. Ms. Richardson? Williams? To my sorrow, joy, you're supposed to say, I am retired from the NFL, and these knees are not working. NFL, I got you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Spirit of the Lord is upon me because he's anointed me to preach the gospel to the poor. He sent me to heal the brokenhearted, to set at liberty those who are oppressed, and to preach the acceptable year of the Lord. I am indeed honored and excited and delighted, as my preacher friend would say, to be here this morning, to be able to have the opportunity to share in this auspicious occasion. And when my friend Connie called, she didn't ask, she told me that I would be here this morning, and she told me what I was going to be here to do. She said to do the history and the occasion. I said, why me? She said, because it's your story. Yes, my dear friend Chuck, Giles Evans. I was working at the Florida Department of Education, came here, having experience in community education in Hillsborough County and adult education, and was given the opportunity to come up here. This little black girl from Belmont Heights, the dead-end street, who had heard her teacher say, it's not where you come from, it's what you do where you're going. And so I was given the opportunity to lead the implementation of the state, federal community education grant. And with that responsibility, we would look at those grants and determine if they are really doing the kinds of things that they said they were going to do. And one of the things I found in the grant for Leon County was that they were working in community partnerships and building partnerships. And they had community partners, business partners, et cetera, et cetera. But one thing that caught my eye that I did not really see in strength was their participation with some of the community activities that were community-wide. Well, Chuck saw that opportunity for me to assist him to raise the standard and take the NAACP's partnership with the Leon County School Board to another level. And the thing I liked about that was because I am one of the persons who believe like John Maxwell. He wrote, the test of a leader is taking the vision from me to we. And so Chuck and I got together, and the vision he gave was that we want to see the school system bring about the opportunity for the development and the exposure of achievers in their schools with the spirit of what we're doing today, commemorating the worthy work of Dr. King. Well, Chuck was the man out front, and I was the one doing all the work. You know how that is. And so with that, I said, okay, Chuck, you've given me what you want me to do. And here again, John Maxwell put it this way. He said, teamwork makes the dream work. Together we can do the impossible. And in that narrative, he mentioned keeping the dream alive. We always talk about the dream, but I told my students, a dream is useless if you don't work to make the dream come true. Amen. And I say that again and again and again and again. A dream is a dream, but you have to work to make the dream come true. And it's not you, it's us. The problem with sin is I in the middle, so I dropped that on you for free. You'll catch that tomorrow. And so, as I see kind of winking the eye, I want to say to the students here today, when I was coming along, I grew up on a dead-end street, and every morning I got up, I knew I was at the bottom because we were one house from the railroad track. And we would walk to the top
But as we would walk to the top of the block, Miss Gamble said, go to school and learn something so you get a good job. Mr. Pollard said, now you go out there and behave yourself, but learn something so you can get a good job and be a good person. We got encouragement up the way. Because when I came back from school, then I knew I was going back to that house, the shotgun house. One house away from the railroad track. But there were some teachers that reminded me about community, because community helped me to get where I am today. For the activities, as some of these young people are, maybe perhaps, you didn't have the shoes to put on, but somebody bought them. You may not have had the clothes, but somebody sacrificed. You may not have had the vision in your mind that you would be sitting here this morning. That's why we are here. We are here to help you realize the dream you have for yourself, but to help you see that you have to work to make dreams come true. And so I'm going to leave you with, yes, the history. I am so proud to see what Chuck had me to do. And I'm so proud you're still doing it. You're realizing the dream. You're turning this thing away from me, and you're turning it into we. And so I'm going to share with you as I take my seat. When I was in elementary school in the segregated South, didn't know how this world was going to look one day. But there were some teachers, and there were some preachers, and there were some neighbors, and there were some folks that would always encourage. And so my 5th grade teacher said to me, one day, you're going to be famous. I said, really? You're going to be famous? I sat under that tree and I said, one day, I'm going to be famous. I was down in West Palm Beach representing the Florida Department of Education, and I spoke for the Commissioner of Education at that time, and there was my name in bright lights. You young people today, your name is in bright lights today, but your name and your work can be even brighter. And so I'm going to leave this with you because Reverend King said, as you would let me be a preacher just a little bit, and I'll take my seat. To the young people here today who called this meeting and why we are here, here is the challenge to you today, because I once was like you were, didn't know where I was going, but I knew I was going to be famous one day. So here it is. My 5th grade teacher put these words in my mind, my heart, my pathway, and here I am today, still moving forward. Hold high the torch. Don't forget its glow. 'Twas given to you by other hands, you know. 'Tis yours to keep it burning bright. 'Tis yours to pass on where there is no light. For there are others' feet that we must guide, and other forms go marching by our side. Their eyes are watching every smile and tear, and efforts which we think are not worthwhile are sometimes just the very helps they need. Actions to which their souls will give much heed, so that in turn they'll hold it high and say, I watched someone else carry it this way. If brighter paths should beckon you on to choose, would your small gain compare with all you lose? Hold high the torch. You did not light its glow. 'Tis given to you by other hands, you know. 'Tis yours to keep it burning bright, and 'tis yours to pass on where there is no light. Let me be the preacher now. I think it started down this pathway bright. The day the Master said, let there be light. And he once said, who hung on Calvary's tree, you are the light of the world. Go shine for me. Hold high the torch.
Good morning. Thank you all for being here this morning. And I want to give you greetings on behalf of the NAACP Tallahassee branch. I serve at the pleasure of our executive committee and our members. So I'd like to first ask our executive committee of the NAACP, please stand up to be recognized. Thank you. Thank you all. And I would be remiss without thanking the coordinator, two of the coordinators on behalf of the NAACP and the Leon County School Board who coordinated this breakfast and the weekend activities that we have. It's amazing to be able to show up at an event that you're going to get credit for 15 minutes before the event starts. So I want to thank those people that allowed me to do that. And that's Dr. Connie Evans for the NAACP. And Dr. Michelle Gale as well from the Leon County School Board. And to our dreamers and doers, this program is about you. This program is about the work that you have done throughout this year and the work that you will continue to do at school throughout this year. And I want you to understand how important it is for you to continue to be positive role models within your school and positive role models as you go on in life as well. When you turn on the headlines of the newspaper or our news, they're quick to acknowledge something negative. And if you look around this morning, you don't see a camera from the WCTV, you don't see the Tallahassee Democrat, but we're here to let you know that you are important and that everything that you do and the work that you do is important. And when you go back to school, be sure to wear your medals, carry your certificate, and let your classmates know how important it is to be positive and to be dreamers and doers in the schools. And I also would be remiss not to acknowledge some of our elected officials and appointed officials. These people are here this morning, 7 o'clock this morning, and they didn't come for the breakfast. They came to acknowledge you and celebrate you this morning. So I want you to see their faces and see who they are and see the people that are celebrating you. So I'll start with, we have from our city, we have our mayor, John Daly, who's sitting up in the front. Our city manager, Reese Gold. City commissioners, Diane Williams-Cox and Curtis Richardson. Our county commissioner, Rick Minor. I won't name all of them, but our Leon County School Board members, stand up. Stand up, your own way. All right. We have Chief Revel from the Tallahassee Police Department and other police officers. Sheriff McNeil in the Leon County Sheriff's Office. Jack Campbell, our state attorney, and assistant state attorneys as well. We have Jessica Yeary, our public defender. Chief Gaines of Tallahassee Fire Department. Judge Green, administrative law judge, is present. Retired administrative judge, Judge Powell, is present. Judge Tiffany Baker is present. Judge Ashanafi Richardson, our county court judge. And our Judge Everett as well, Judge Everett, a circuit court judge. And the problem when you acknowledge people, you might forget somebody. Who did I forget? I said Jessica Yeary. Okay. I got everybody? All right, perfect. All right. So greetings on behalf of the NAACP, and thank you all for being here. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Chair Alva Smith, and on behalf of the entire Leon County School Board who's here with me today, I'm honored to be here to recognize all of you dreamers and doers and Dr. Martin Luther King. These are the people in this room who live out his dream every day. There are perhaps no more recognizable words in our country that immediately conjure up the vision of the order than "I have a dream." But as I read the full context of the words describing his vision for America back from 1963, I'm drawn in by so many other parts of his words. With this faith, we will be able to transform the jangling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. As dreamers and doers, you students in this room have shown the ability and the vision to carry out Dr. Martin Luther King's dream and truly be the ones to conduct that symphony. So today I offer you not just congratulations on your achievements, but a word of thanks and a word of encouragement.
I've lived in this community my entire life, and I think you'd have to be standing where I am now and looking out in this audience to see the amazing view that I see. As Judge Richardson said earlier before this started, this is the show of unity of our community. As we come not only to recognize, pay homage, and remember the great Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., but also to uplift, recognize, and thank the youth in our community for the outstanding work they've done thus far in their short life. I am extremely proud of every single thing that these kids have done, and they're all winners, and they're all role models in their schools and their school communities. So to the parents and families that are here today, congratulations. We could not be more proud because you one day, my friends, as was mentioned earlier, will be the leaders in our community for others to follow in your footsteps. So again, Leon County Schools is very proud to partner with the NAACP for us to come together as a community, from first responders to elected officials to just members of our community. I could not, again, tell you how proud I am and appreciative I am that you're here this morning, that you got up early on a Friday morning for us to come together. So God bless you, thank you, and at this time I believe we're going to have the beginning of our remarks from our esteemed commissioner.
Greetings, everyone. Greetings. Greetings, everyone. I am Sydney Aitchison. I am a fourth-year broadcast journalism major at the illustrious Florida A&M University. Hello, Rattlers, Rattlers by Association, alumni, students. Thanks for having me. This is my first time coming, and I'm enjoying myself. And I just appreciate you guys for having me. So I have the pleasure of introducing Ms. Carolyn Cummings, Commissioner Carolyn Cummings. Carolyn Cummings was elected by the Board of County Commissioners on November 3rd of 2020. A native of Mississippi, she received her undergraduate degree from Alcorn State University, performed graduate studies at the University of Southern Mississippi and Laney College, and she received her Juris Doctorate from the University of Florida Law School. Carolyn is a life member of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People and a member of the Tallahassee branch of NAACP. She is a member of the Tallahassee chapter of Jack and Jill America Incorporation and a board member of the Bethel Empowerment Foundation and the current president of the Tallahassee Area Coalition Center of Excellence Advisory Board. She is a Golden Life member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated and a local member of the Tallahassee Alumni Chapter. Carolyn has been a member of the Bethel Missionary Baptist Church, Tallahassee, Florida, for over 35 years, where she serves as the church attorney, Sunday school teacher, and choir member. So give it up for Ms. Carolyn Cummings.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning.
I'd like to thank Ms. Atchison for that beautiful introduction. To our presider, Mrs. Bowen, she's doing a great job, isn't she? To all the distinguished members of the dais today, to our elected and appointed officials, to our principals and administrators and teachers, and all of you that are assembled here this morning. It's a beautiful morning that God has given us. And I want to thank Dr. Connie Evans for extending the invitation to me to speak this morning. I want you to know that I feel honored to stand before you on such an important and significant occasion as this Dreamers and Doers Breakfast, as we reflect on the theme, Together We Can Be the Dream. And I am very proud to acknowledge all of our very, very special guests this morning, who are our student scholars. They are representatives from all of the schools throughout Leon County. So I'm going to ask you if you will kindly join me in a round of applause, if you will stand in honor of all of our student scholars that are here this morning. Let's give them a resounding round of applause. Thank you. Thank you very much. The foundation of this event is built upon Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s dream and vision. He gave a speech on August 28, 1963 at the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., where he exclaimed, "I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character." Dr. King had a dream that he vocalized to the entire world. And because of his dream and many others, you are here today. And our student scholars are here as dreamers and scholars in your schools and in this community. And you represent the values and beliefs in not just Dr. King's dream, but in the dreams of your parent, your family, and most of all, your own dreams. So I ask you right now, our student scholars, what are your dreams? Do you dream of a better future for you and generations to come, like Dr. King did? General Colin Powell, who was our first Black Secretary of State, and of course he passed away last year, but he once said, "A dream doesn't become reality through magic. It takes sweat, determination, and hard work." So I ask you again, our student scholars, what are your dreams? So beginning today at 8:25 a.m. and going forward, I want each of you to embrace 3 significant words as you plan for your future. And those words are resilience, respect, and responsibility. And we can call those the 3 R's, or our high school students, the R cubes. The first one's resilience. And resilience is the ability to bounce back when things don't go as you planned. Oh yes, issues will come up, roads will be blocked, but student scholars, do not give up your dreams. Keep moving onward through the obstacles and get back on track. Be like a rolling basketball. You know, you just tap it and it'll bounce right back to you. And we often say, when we fall down, what do we do, student scholars? We get back up again. So once again, the first optimal R word is resilience. The second one stands for respect. You know, Aretha Franklin, who was a rhythm and blues artist, spelled it out for us with the acronym RESPECT. Then she asked, what does it mean to me? Student scholars, what does respect mean to you? First and foremost, it should mean self-respect. Students, please do not allow foul language to come out of your mouth. Do not disrespect your bodies with illicit use of drugs and alcohol, which can destroy your body, your mind, and certainly kill your dreams. Respect school rules. Respect your leaders and your teachers, your principals, and your fellow classmates and schoolmates. Respect yourselves by being leaders and not bullies. And do not allow yourself to become a victim of bullying. Consult with your parents and your teachers and your principals. Students, stand firm on respect. The second R, stand firm on respect, and it will carry you a long ways. The third R, students, scholars, and the final one stands for responsibility. Take responsibility for your own actions, for your own grades. Take responsibility for your ability to dream positive dreams. Yes, students, we know about TikTok. We know about YouTube. We know about Twitter, reality TV, and of course gaming, and it goes on and on. And to touch the eternal. And that quote reminds me of the fable that I'm sure most of you are aware of the eagle, the chicken and the eagle. You see, the eagle for years thought he was a chicken. He grew up doing what chickens do, living among chickens in a chicken coop. He not only believed he was a chicken, but he would bob his head, peck into the ground, never looking to the sky. One day a biologist came to the chicken farm to see the eagle. And the owner of the farm told him emphatically, that bird is no longer an eagle. He's now a chicken because he's been trained to be a chicken. And he believes within himself that he is a chicken. The biologist visited the farm 2 other times. He tried to get the eagle to stop acting like a chicken and to start flying like an eagle. However, the eagle continued to peck around, look at his surroundings, where he was comfortable, and he continued to do what chickens do. One day, on the last visit, the biologist decided to remove the eagle from his surroundings, from the other chickens, from the chicken coop. And he decided to take him to the foot of a mountain where the eagle could not see his old surroundings, could not see the other chickens, could not see the chicken coop. The biologist held the eagle in his arms and he pointed to the sky. And he said, "Eagle, thou art an eagle and not a chicken." He said, "Stretch forth your wings and fly." He spread his arms out to show the eagle, "Fly." This time, the eagle started to look up to the sky and not down. He looked to the bright sun. He stretched his massive wings, and with the mighty screech, he flew. He flew, he soared, and he soared to the sky. Dreamers and doers, our students, scholars, if you truly embrace those 3 R's, resilience, respect, and responsibility, and believe in yourselves, you can soar, just as the generation before you is reaching back to you. As I close, I will leave you with a short 11-line poem. And Langston Hughes said, "What happens to a dream deferred? Does it dry up like a raisin in the sun? A fester like a sore and then run? Does it stink like rotten meat? A crust and sugar over like a syrupy sweet? Maybe it just sags like a heavy load, or does it explode?" Students, scholars, follow your hearts today. Follow your dreams today. Follow your plans for the future today. And yes, together, we will be the dream that Dr. King envisioned. We can, you will be the dream that Dr. King envisioned. Thank you. May God bless each of you. Woo! I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. Oh, come on, y'all. Dreamers and doers, do you see how important you are to this audience? Do you see how much we love and care about you? Outstanding, Commissioner. You know, when you go to church sometimes and the preacher's preaching, somebody say, "Well, what did he say?" "I don't know, but he sure preached." Well, let me tell you, that was a sermon about resilience, respect, and responsibilities. Dreamers, doers, we are here for you. We need you to listen to us. We love you. Give her another hand. Outstandingly done. Wonderful. Yes. Oh, y'all better be glad I'm not in Bethel Baptist Church right now. That's all I can tell you, but we got to move this program on.
So at this time, would all of our school administrators, our principals, stand up, Dr. Birch, stand up, Maurice Stokes, our assistant principals, our teachers, stand up, Mindy Fulton. Now, the rest of y'all stand up for these school folks. Show them your appreciation. All right, Ms. Robinson, are you ready to get this show started?
Yes. So we're going to get started with our first elementary school, Appalachia Tapestry Magnet School of the Arts. We would like to recognize Justin Abandor and Catherine Shears. And we would love, we're going to take a pause real quick for all of our elementary school dreamers and doers and their principals to please line up over here. So Astoria Park will be up. Okay, we're starting with Astoria Park Elementary School, Serenity Brevier, and Felix Frazier. Our next school, Bond Elementary School, Andre Ford, and Samaya Cole. Buck Lake Elementary School, Kason Elliott and Emma Mendy. Canopy Oaks Elementary School, Taylin Harris, Gabriella Green. Chairs Elementary School, Sinai Bellamy and Caden Dennis. J. Michael Conley Elementary School, Tiana Tyson and Willis Tyson Jr. DeSoto Trail Elementary School, Alexis Raffington and Carlos Barrios. Fort Braden School, Brantley Russell and Abby Rose Williams. Gilchrist Elementary School, Tamia Heath and Bailey Miros. Frank Hartsfield Elementary School, John Kyles Jr. and Tony Shelton. Hawks Rise Elementary School, Chamara Anuaha and Isha Katagari. Kate Sullivan Elementary School, Priscilla Aranquez and Emma Stott Willett. Clarn Lakes Elementary School, Mia Dooms and Maxwell Max Briggs. Oak Ridge Elementary School, Rashad Patterson and Chanel Fuller. Pineview Elementary School, Enrique Burgess III and Anila Rapley. John G. Riley Elementary School, Justin Jackson and Anasia Fowler. Roberts Elementary School, Diana Green, Camelia Williams. Rudiger Elementary School, Jaharianis Thornton and Justin Estrada Contreras. Sable Palm Elementary School, Clasherica Grubbs and James Amick. Sealy Elementary Math and Science Magnet School, Alejandro Belford and Khadijah Salahuddin. Springwood Elementary School, Charles Christopher Powell and Jayla Williams. Springwood Elementary, oh, I'm sorry. We got him. I was gonna call him twice. W.T. Moore Elementary School, Deasia Swats, and Kamari Green. And Woodville K-8 School, Demetrius O'Neill Jr. and Cash Andrews. Let's give all of our elementary dreamers and doers a round of applause. Congratulations, great job.
Okay, we'll go ahead and get started, starting with Elizabeth Cobb Middle School, Tora Isabel Lentijas. And Jarrell Washington II. Now, Deer Lake Middle School, Honor Franklin and Ryan Lombardo. Now, Fairview Middle School, Angelique McGriff and Shadice Brown. Next, we have Fort Braden School, Giselle Mayorga and Nathan Bryant. And now, Griffin Middle School, Germany Bailey, D'Angelo Williams. William J. Mumford Middle School, Adiah Owens, Terrence Williams Jr. R. Frank Nims Middle School, Christian Lofton, Kazaria Williams. And Augusta Raw Middle School, Sierra Toomer and Caleb Pryor. And our last middle school, Swift Creek Middle School, Ryan Garcia, Sydney Kilgore. Okay, now it's time for our high schools. We'll start with Lawton Childs High School, Hudson Eddie Taylor, Jill Ali Hercule Espinal.
Us high school guys, we getting through it, graduation, baby. By the way, congratulations to both of you guys. Lori could join you on the elected area.
Amos P. Godby High School, Tanner Robinson, Ezriel Yant. Leon High School, Christina Owens, Jermaine Edwards. And Lincoln High School, Azami Renee, Dalen Trewick.
I guess I need to turn this screw.
James S. Rickards High School, Michaela Caldwell, David Johnson. And Sale High School, Janaya Lynn Samuel, Matthew Tabbitt. Okay, that takes care of the high schools. Now our special schools and sites. We'll start with Florida A&M University Developmental Research School, Nevaeh Green and Samuel King. Now is our Florida State University School, Ayana Curtin, Prinavi Yelagati, Garen Washington, and Maylee Chavez. Okay, our next school is Gretchen Everhart School. It'll be Omar Sellers and Christian Lowe. Second Chance as Gadvini Learning Center, Isaiah Christie. And Success Academy at Gasvini Learning Center, Jakaya Washington, Saria Minor, and Amani Nelson. Tallahassee School of Math and Science, Daniel Francis, Ariel Martinez, Lyra Isabel Malbus, and Kenji Walker.
Well, hello. He'll be all right.
I got one school left. If there's anybody left and they ain't on my list.
That's it, huh?
School of Arts and Sciences on Thomasville Road. The Sinam Agama, Noel Bounds.
I'd like to thank all of our table sponsors. I lost my primary sheet of paper somewhere out there, so if I leave someone off, please count it to my head and definitely not to my heart, because we could not do it without you. Of course, we have the City of Tallahassee. Yes, the fire department, the police department. We have our EMS services here. We have the sheriff's department. We have Mutaki Akbar Law Firm. We have Judge Powell. We have Dr. Connie Hicks Evans. We have Chief Revel from TPD. We have, I already called Sheriff McNeil, I'm sorry, this is in my primary sheet. And there are many others who came out, the NAACP, of course, the Leon County School Board, the Leon County Board of County Commissioners, yes, Carolyn Cummings bought a table. We had Adner Marcellin with the Self-Help Credit Union. Did I get that right? Okay. And all of our schools, our principals who our superintendent recognized. The State Attorney's Office, thank you. Thank you very much, the State Attorney's Office. Representative Allison Tant, you're absolutely right, who couldn't join us because she's under the weather, and so many other people that make this community breakfast just a point of pride for our entire community. I would be remiss, I know the superintendent did mention the team that put this together, the team that keeps me together, Sharonda Brown, Jaleesa Coffey, Julie Jernigan, Tammy Watson, Heather Thomas, Eric Clark, Stacy Turknett, I'm missing people, Marcia Sanders, Eric Banks, Rob McQueen, who am I missing? Who else? Did I miss somebody? Denver Lee. Oh my gosh, how could I forget Denver Lee? Later on, you'll be able to see this shameless plug for Comcast Channel 1095, and you can also watch it online. At our photographer, we just could not do this without, and everyone else who pitched in. Thank you, Jamie Holloman. Thank you so much for making this event a huge success. Thank you for allowing us to serve.
Hello, everybody that I haven't spoken to already, and I tried to reach all of you as you came in. I'm Connie Evans, and don't freak when I call you, because I will call you if there's something that we feel need to be done, because you are family, whether you want to be or not. I will be calling you. I am so proud that this event has turned out as well as it has, and it's been 35 or 38 years. So, Mr. Superintendent, you missed a decade there that we've been doing this. And it's our joy and our pleasure. Two things I want to do. First of all, I want to remind you, those of you that knew my husband, Charles Evans, Chuck, whatever you call him, Professor, and I want you to know that my family appreciates you mentioning things to us that he did or said or that you were involved with on a 1-to-1, a 2-to-2, or 5-to-5. I mean, you guys just don't know how well it makes us feel when you see us and say, oh, your daddy did this, or your daddy did that, you know. My kids say, Mom, how did Daddy know all those ladies? I said, Papa was a Rolling Stone. From helping them to get homes to loans or whatever, those were all things that the NAACP did, and he enjoyed doing it. To our speaker, I'd like to say thank you. I think our president just mentioned her, but let me tell you what the speaker meant to us, the Evans family. You know, being the president of the NAACP is not a real good, glorious job. In fact, you're often fearful when you see 4 or 5 police cars circling your house or a helicopter overhead. It's really a high issue kind of thing. But my husband knew that if he were in jail or anything working on your behalf, he'd just call Carlton Cummings. She would be there. She would be there to do whatever needed to be done. So, Mr. President, this was my husband's go-to girl. You know, she would be there. She and her law firm. So what's written her in her biography is only half or 1/10 of what she does. Okay? Just had to let you know that. Now, my other chore is that the Evans family decided we were going to do something. Not only did Charles Evans work for this community and everything, he worked for the state. He was on the first education commission granted by the Department of Education. And as that, he wore signature ties. These are the ties that you see along here. Students were very important to him. He taught at the college, but you can see from our kids, they were very well mentored all of the time. He even mentored some of your kids. Rocky, I can remember a fellow saying to me, your husband used to drive that Mustang to Leon. We'd be out there smoking. He'd stop and say, what y'all boys doing? He said, when they saw that Mustang, they would run. So it's an example of, you know, community and teaching. So I'm going to share these ties, and you can see them. They're simply beautiful. works of art. They were done by students throughout the United States for about maybe 10 years. You can't find them anymore. But I'd like to ask our superintendent, come up. Which one is that for him?
That's his.
Superintendent, it's our pleasure. It has children on it. Now, you're talking about hand-me-downs. This is a good hand-me-down.
You should. I'll wear it with pride.
Mr. President, would you come up, please?
Yes.
Thank you. You can pull out. There's more to it. And because, you know, I've always been so involved in the school board, you new school board members might not know me as well, but Roseanne, yeah, they know me. I will call you and give you the community post, good or bad. Therefore, we would like to give Daryl. Daryl had to go? He will appreciate that. Our newest school board member, Marcus, would you come up, please? No. He can pick them right there. They are very nice. Thank you all. And thank you all. Wear those with honor. Now, just a few housekeeping things. A lot of the people that are sitting here that you don't recognize, and of course, I'm, as my kids say, Mom, it's based on need to know. And I have to tell them, yes, and I need to know everything, so tell me. My only problem is I'm not a refrigerator. I'm sorry, I'm not a freezer. They say I'm the refrigerator. So I'm here to tell it. And I want to tell you about the other programs that we have. First, we've already thanked Commissioner Cummings. On Monday at 9 o'clock at the CK Steel Plaza, we will be honoring local heroes and sheroes. We're honoring this time the Reverend CK Steel, and in case you don't know it, you're not from Tallahassee, the CK Steel Plaza, Bus Plaza, has a statue of him, and we honor him every year. We're also honoring Anita Davis, who's the former president of the NAACP, who passed last year, and someone that you may not know at all, Calvin Best. Calvin Best is a young man who was murdered in Mississippi. He was a civil rights worker from Tallahassee. He went to FAMU and died at a very early age. So we've now named a street after him. And there's also a street coming after Anita, I think. So we're honoring them. The theme, the urgency of creating a beloved community. Isn't that befitting? The other part of our program, once we are at CK Steel, and a lot of you will be involved, we want all of you involved, we will walk, some people say march, we're going to walk from CK Steel up to the Capitol. And believe it or not, we've come to note that instead of being out front in the Capitol, it's always cold in December. We are between the two capitals. And I can tell you, it's very pleasant, okay? Our emphasis this year are on finding our power to make a difference. Racial healing and restorative justice. That's a lot. Everybody's talking about it. What the NAACP decided to do is to get experts together. Get these experts that are in these positions to come to the Capitol to tell you what they're doing, to also tell you what they're planning on doing. Now, you all know these experts. We want you to get the chance to meet them, find out what they do. Not when, say, you're having a heart attack and EMT has to come, or when you're in trouble and the fire department or the police department has to come. We want you to come out and listen to what these leaders are saying. So at that time, we are inviting and have accepted Jack Campbell, who's our state attorney. Is he still here?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Please stand. That's for those of you that might not make it. He's going to bring us the word.
The word. You're under arrest.
Walt McNeil, Sheriff Walt McNeil. Remember I told you, sometimes you do not encounter with these people, but you need to know what they do, what they are doing for you, and what we can do for them. Okay? Mr. Lawrence Revel. Where's our chief? Yes. You'll have a one-on-one with them, or a one-on-1,000, whatever. Mr. Jerome Gaines. Okay, he's gone. That's the fire department. Chad Abrams, that's the emergency medical services. See, you all don't know about them. All we do is see them when they're coming to assist us, so you'll be able to find out. Jessica Uri, our public defender, she's gone too. But at any rate, all of them will be there to meet and greet you. Love to everybody. Joey, thank you for joining me.
Before Ms. Bowen closes, or Attorney Akbar closes things out, I do want to make one final very special announcement. Those of you who may not have heard at the last school board meeting, in conjunction with the City of Tallahassee and Leon County, we are going to honor the Dean of the Leon County School Board, Ms. Georgia Joy Bowen, on January the 25th, as we rename the Tharp Street corridor the Georgia Joy Bowen Boulevard, from Augusta Raw Middle School to Amos P. Godby High School, will then forever be known as the Georgia Joy Bowen Boulevard in honor of her commitment and service to students in the Leon County School District for 3 decades.
You need to say something?
We're just going to close it out.
Okay, go ahead. Close it out. Thank you all.
Thank you all for coming. God bless you. Good morning. Have a great day. See you next year and on Monday.
Thank you.